This is the hood breakdown of VMF, meaning the Veeski Mafia family. First, this family was built off the life of Javion Hawthorne, who continues to live on. These are the 5 people we will begin with. They are kind of the main characters. This is Javion. He was not alive to see VMF begin. This is 1800 Sosa, the said-to-be leader. This is Ace Trey. This is Nate, the brother of Trouble. This is 1800 Twan, also known as Casper, and last this is Deow. They will all have their own section. Javion was killed at age 20 in June of 2022 in Gary, Indiana. 1800 Sosa was one of the best friends of JV. They was known to be together continuously and be just alike for real. They hung with people like Nate. They also hung with people like 2-4. Sosa was one of the starters and misses JV dearly. He started rapping and began to make a name for himself. Sosa is known to hang with people like Ace Trey and Noli. He also hangs with people like Clutch and John Trey, who recently did an interview.
I ain't gonna lie, we on my block right now though. This is Garfield. 1800 Garfield. My name 1800 Sosa type shit. This bro, this cuz right here, he from Phil.
You say from Phil?
Yes, one way on bro, VMF Trey. They know it's 5th to the bottom. I don't really I ain't never really came off 5th to the bottom, but I'm straight 5th block. They know this. Just we all one though.
It's really called bottom side, but we call this bitch the 3 type shit.
Out of 3?
Yes.
The interviewer added Screwly G name. So many people had something to say. A lot of rumors began to go around that were false. Sosa began hanging with Lil Steve, and he is from 1800 and is friends with 1800 Twan, also known as EBK Casper. This is 800 Twan. He is also a rapper.
Wars and get crazy. Alright, and I love them. We having wars it.
I was just robbing everything, walking. I said I was robbing everything, walking. If I needed, I take it. Wrote through Miller, found a lick. You can't stop me or blame me. I could tell he a rookie, moving loose and he nervous, moving ghost mode. Better close your mouth, you ain't heard shit. Shots rang off, you playing ball, I won't never quit. Been doing this shit a long time, can't stop me.
EBK Casper, 1800 Sosa, and Ace Trey is also associated with bottom side with former members like S. Jones and Trouble. Trouble was a leader and hang around people like 1800 Sosa. He has his own video on the channel. Clutch was mentioned, however, he is not VMF, he is Trouble Crew. Trouble was his brother and best friend. Clutch was also close to JV. Clutch is the oldest member and had a major name back in the day. After Trouble's death, it seems like Clutch separated. A lot of people were close with JV that is not VMF, but they also have main members. Sosa, Nate, and Ace Trey are known to be together a lot. Almost a year ago, Screwly G shot a video dissing JV that was shot up. Ace Trey became extremely known after their words on Instagram. This is Ace Trey. He was close with Trouble. Him and Sosa are like family, bringing in people like Lil Steve, who will be mentioned later in the video. Was very close with Javion. They were like brothers. They were known to be around each other daily. Ace Trey was extremely affected by JV death. Ace Trey was also around people like Deow and Sosa and his friend Honcho. He has his own crew. After JV death, Ace Trey took it hard. Javion also has his own video on the channel. He became close to Noli, who will be mentioned later in the video. Him and Sosa remains close still. They associate with Clutch and Nate and have for years. Ace Trey is also best friend with Deow and with his friend upcoming rapper Lil Steve. He is also associated with P Block member Trey Slab. Trey Slab was also a friend of JV. Him and Mook Slab is closely aligned through S4L. This is Mook Slab. He is close with Sosa, and him and John Trey are also close. Mook is close to Little Tin and also to people like Ace Trey, Kabux, and Mook is also aligned with others, even Lil Steve. However, the Slab family is their own crew. He also has a new album coming on the way called Towels of the Town. Now Deow. Deow had been the best friend of Ace Trey for many years. He is a member of VMF. He was also close to Javion. Deow hangs with members like Mont and JB, also with people like Michael. He also was close with Trouble, Noli, Lil Steve. When the younger members came, their group got larger. JV was around people like Noli, Mont, and many others. He was known to be liked, but also people like John, now known as JB. Now to the member known as Noli, him and Javion were close. They knew each other for years. It don't seem like he was affiliated until after Javion's passing he began hanging with Sosa. He also hung with Ace Trey and members like John Trey. John Trey recently dropped the album in the name of V, and it has been close with Sosa for years. Him and Lil Steve is now dropping a song together.
I say, hey, you ain't do you nothing. Me and JT back to back, give us a man, we pack a stash. In the hood just off the rail. They paying just to hit me back. I guess you don't know nothing about that. I snap a
This is Lil Steve. Lil Steve and JV were both from 5th, and they was close. They were known as twins. Lil Steve is close with Baby Zoo. He is also close with D-Glow, and knows Montana him, and Ace Trey is closer than some. After he dropped a Screwly G diss, he made a public name.
See my heart, don't get no fuck. Where we at, gon' stop the truck. Backpack boys, we hoodie duck. Can't see my face, bell out, just duck. How you claim it taste, but you ain't taste no op, go get a buck. Come out spinning fifth, okay, that's cool, don't get caught out that button. Now in the morning, I'm still out hunting. Spit through the night, ain't nobody gon' nothing. Me and Lamar gon' jump out the back of the high, you got fully AP, I got button. Roll up the dance with all the discussion. Holding his head, that shit look disgusting. Nigga holding his head, that shit look disgusting. All my ops keep clicking up, they think I'm mad, the more the better. Fuck Lil Jeff, gotta do better. 19 tabs, y'all just let him. Talk about VHSDK, y'all sucking dick and y'all just met up. Top that button, no, I won't let up. Switch, keep talking, that bitch won't shut up. Tired to switch the flow. Walk him down, I know you know that though. They say how you know. He was right there with him on that flow. Know my shorty slow.
His song Spill Blood went viral even with a TikTok dance, and his song Keep It Street is also doing numbers with 20,000 in less than a day. Lil Steve is also close with Bucks, known as Veeski Boy, but it isn't much on him. This VMF chart recently came out. People like 1800 Sosa, John Trey, Bucks, Fat Quan, Deceased Ace Trey, Lil Steve, Scotty, JB, Clutch, KB, Duda, DA, Mont, Noli, D-Glow, Bobby Draco, Jew Bucks, Lil Nate, and Christian were all listed. Some are false. Now next is Jew Bucks. He is the younger brother of Sosa. He claims Trouble Crew other than VMF. He is an upcoming rapper. Next is Duda. He was close to JV. He is close to people to 2-4, and he is close with Montana. He also began hanging out with 1800 Sosa. He also associated with people like D-Glow and VMF John Trey. He does not claim VMF. He is from Delaney. Now Baby Zoo. He went by Fat Quan or Fat Lord. He hangs with people like Mont and JB. He was close with JV. He is from P Block and claims Rico Gang. He made a name for himself. He now hangs with people like Ace Trey and even Vontae, the brother of Philip and the former leader of Zip Gang. However, he is known, but has been close with 2-4 for many years. Kobe aka 2-4 is from 11th. He has been had a name on the streets. He is close with people like Trey Slab and was close with Trouble. He has his own crew from the west side and recently hopped back in the mix. Now JB, he recently started going by JB and is close with Baby Zoo. He was close with Javion through being a basketball as a kid. He got in the streets after the death of JV, but is not known to be violent. JB was a basketball player with his friend Mont for years. They are like best friends. He started claiming VMF and changed his name. He also met Trouble. Michael is close with John Trey. It is unknown how John Trey knew JV. I believe Michael and John Trey, they are cousins. He is also close with Eric and Lil Steve. He is also cool with 2-4, Noli, and Mook, and became a part of their family. He even hung with Sosa, John Trey, and D-Glow. Mont has been close with JB since they were kids. They went to school together, played basketball, and they always hung out. He also knew Sosa for a long time and is friends with people like Mark. Mark is not VMF. They are also friends with Jalen, known as JT. Mont also knew Javion. After JV died, he was close with people D-Glow people and people like Fat Quan. He was even close with Trouble to be Young. He is also friends with Lil Steve, many more, and even people like Vontae. He was from the west side of Gary and has his own crew from 11 to 1300. He is close to Tay. However, he is in jail right now. Now KD is not a part of VMF. He did, however, know JV, but is not affiliated. Other people also are not, who I just didn't mention. 1800 Sosa and VMF Trey, aka John Trey, is mostly talked about because of Sosa's continued beef with Screwly G. Sosa even dropped a diss snippet. VMF is making a name in Gary, Indiana.
What I'm on, bitch, I want blood. Fuck a hound. I pull up with the V, spilling blood on the ground. Me and Tata, I pull up right now and sit outside your house. Nigga, fuck J-Man, that bitch ass nigga dead. Light a spark, they need to take your gun. You shot your right hand man in the heart. Okay, y'all think shit sweet because a nigga quiet. I don't talk. When that money calling, nigga, I'ma run. I don't walk.
Okay, hit they shit 3 deep and let us out and spin around. You can still see the holes in the ground from when I knocked them down. Okay, compressor on the max and when this shoe won't make a sound. Hit they cut and fuck them up, be out that.
The Veeski Mafia family is starting to make a name in Gary, Indiana. So I thought. 2-4 also dropped a diss against STK and 49th.
My broski died, your broski died, we known for getting it on. All that bapping in them songs, I swear y'all ass some trolls. Kobe this and Kobe that, who showed me I'm a hoe. Fuck STK and 49th, the type of time I'm on. We suited up, I'm mad as fuck, he didn't die at that stove. A lot of niggas wasn't savages, I made them blow. And they ain't really on no rapping shit, they gotta know. Man got shot up on that highway, they couldn't even blow. Fuck JD and that candle like that, now I hit about 3. His brother snitches, homie killed them, they was blaming me. Q50 dissing, but let just out till the shots was over. Fuck a rider, kill them all, I'm slimy like a cobra. PJ died at the club, but look at how I'm loafing. Zay just died, I know he made y'all ass barely post him. Chop died, dirty and cold, it's his brother.
I thought VMF was making a name in Gary until they got on a plane and went to New York. These are the main characters. Sosa, D-Glow, Ace Trey, and Lil Steve. They were in the studio and having fun. Lil Steve performed for On the Radar, but the performance has not been released. They are doing things that a lot of people have not been able to, even going to record labels in New York. VMF is a family that consists of people like 1800 Sosa, D-Glow, Mont, JB, John Trey, Ace Trey, 2-4, and Slab.